Hey guys, welcome back to our part 2 review of the Mad Max trilogy, The Road Warrior.
If you haven't seen the previous video, this review will contain spoilers. You've been warned.
Alright, so this one takes place where Max is just kind of scavenging through this. Now it's kind of an apocalyptic world. It's after the apocalypse now, I'd say, or around during. And he's just kind of got that classic car that he had from the first movie. And he's driving around, he's taking gasoline, he barely has ammo, you could tell life is hard. He encounters some of these crazy guys, one with a mohawk, who has no coverage of his ass at all. Just
assless chaps.
Assless chaps, yeah. And he shows back then that, again, like there are some really crazy villains in this movie, but it takes Max on this adventure where he meets the Guru Captain. Was it Guru Captain?
Gyro. He flies a gyrocopter.
Yeah.
So he's called
I just don't know what the hell the word is because I'm stupid. But that's a different review. The Gyro Captain, who tries to scam him and take his ammo, but Max outsmarts him, and then they go on and he brings him to this place full of fuel, and this starts the whole adventure where Max goes down there, tries to get fuel, ends up getting stuck there with this whole army, and then eventually decides to drive the truck, which he has to go back and grab.
Well, so there's oil stuck in the place, and then you didn't say they need a truck, so he goes and gets a truck, and then he drives the truck.
I'm just saying like a brief description.
But you're skipping so much. It's like, how did he get there? Because two people left, and then they was bring it. Two people left the place.
Guys.
Brought him back and said, "We have a deal."
Continue, Dylan.
Yeah, you cut me off. We're keeping that in.
Yeah.
Continue, Dylan, please.
Anyways, okay, they didn't have a front of a truck. He had to go back and grab it that he saw in the beginning of the movie.
They didn't have a truck in general. They had like the ending. They didn't have a front.
That's what I said.
I know. I'm not saying they had the front. They didn't have the truck.
Matt. Let Dylan talk.
Okay.
This is me.
Yeah, let Dylan talk.
Anyways, he decides to drive the truck. They go off, and then this crazy hockey mask, muscular Swedish dude called Lord Humongous goes, "I want to have the gasoline." And then he has got some really bad hair, by the way. But they decide to go chasing after it. While Max is driving the gasoline with this, which I forgot to mention, this little weird kid with this metal boomerang. It makes no sense, but you know what the hell? He was pretty cool. And he's in there in the front helping Max out while they are driving. Everyone's dying. Literally, everyone's dying. There's a main guy that Max met was one of the rebels. He dies. Everyone dies. The guy with the red mohawk, which name is Wes, which is one of the crazy dudes, which is like the henchman to Lord Humongous, he's just getting mauled down. Like, he just doesn't want to die until he's in the front of the truck, and Lord Humongous, like an idiot, I don't know, maybe it's the muscles talking, but he's just driving straight forward on full speed to Max in the truck, and he ends up hitting Max, just exploding, killing him and the other guy. And then now Max ends up flipping his truck, and what did we find out? There was never any gas in the truck. Yep. The other people who left, the citizens that left in a different route, actually had it in the back of the bus, and they're going to go to their distant utopia where Max is led to start another adventure. And that is The Road Warrior. What did you guys think?
I really liked it. The villain in this one was pretty funny. He was some Swedish actor. He was pretty funny. The Wes's friend got pretty killed.
The bitch? His gimp bitch? Yes.
The boomerang gets thrown. He gets in the side of his head.
Just straight in the side of the head.
Yeah. And then, even though they saw that happened, the guy, one of the other men, tries to catch the boomerang and gets his finger sliced off, which was
who ends up getting blown up
with,
which I sadly forgot to mention, the nice car that Mad Max starts off with gets blown up.
Yeah.
But
anyways, tons of explosions with cars. It's just it's kind of like the heist from the very first Fast and Furious movie.
Maybe they grabbed inspiration from it.
Probably, but I don't know. It was really good. I really liked the Gyro Captain. He was
great.
He was just really funny, and the whole time, like at the beginning, Mad Max didn't even have bullets, so that was just like a whole intimidation thing for nothing.
Oh, and the doggy.
Yeah, but that's what I thought.
I don't know where to begin, honestly. No, from the very beginning, based off the first one, it was like, normal, like, everyday life looks like. But with this one, it's like complete desert. And like as you saw, like with Mad Max, he just does all this survival stuff. every character, the villains I'm talking about, almost every villain, and good guys as well, sorry, almost everyone was weird and beyond belief.
You mean
Wes. No, Wes.
No, they were weird.
When you meet Wes, it's like he's like he just screams at Mel Gibson saying, "I am powerful." It's like, okay, you know what? And just believe. Yeah, his partner, his like freaking boyfriend, or whatever, creepy. He's like,
Jesus, I'm
honestly, everyone, freaking Lord Humongous, like he's just with this Jason hockey mask and like this oiled like looking muscles.
in a
It's like,
speedo.
ooh, I'm
Speedo.
a Swedish supermodel. It's like, it's so weird. Every character's weird. Even the little kid with a boomerang, he's like,
Obviously, because he doesn't know what to
I
call
understand he can't speak because, like, he can't speak well because he was probably born in the apocalyptic world and probably nobody taught him, but, sorry, apocalyptic world.
Apocalyptic.
Thank you guys. But overall, the movie was fantastic. A little bit better than the first, but overall it was fantastic. Loved it, loved it, loved it.
Yeah.
Alright, so my thoughts on this movie now is they pretty much covered everything. Like, throughout the beginning of the movie to the end, it's just mad. And hence the name. Characters are really unique. Funny thing is, Max only has 15 lines in that entire movie.
Oh, yeah.
Only 15
Yeah,
lines
he
in that
didn't
entire
speak much
he,
at all.
he doesn't speak, he doesn't really care for people that much. He's like, oh, screw that guy, I don't really care. I just want to get my gasoline, that's it, that's why I'm helping you. And it really adds to his character and how it is to kind of survive. And I really like that. And the chase scenes were even better than the first one. The way, like, the equipment they had, like, obviously they had a bit of a bigger budget with this one.
Yeah.
But it's still tough back in the day, like in the 80s, to kind of capture that action. And it was really well done. Crazy explosions, all practical, because back then, the 80s, it kind of was. George Miller did it again, and I really, really like this movie.
Yeah. So what would you rate it?
What would I rate? I think I would give this one 8 out of 10. I think this one
8
is
out of
worth an 8 out of 10.
I would definitely give it an 8 out of 10 too. It was a fun time. Definitely was a road warrior. It was really good.
Speaking of Road Warrior, they didn't call that because people in the U.S. didn't know
Yeah,
what Mad Max
they
was.
were going to call it Mad Max 2, and they're like, okay, well, no one knows what Mad Max 1 was, so we'll
Because
call it the
apparently
Road
Americans
Warrior.
hate Aussie people. I don't know.
So we'll call it the Road Warrior, and it was a huge success.
Now, because we cut him off because I'm an asshole, what is your review, Patrick?
Thank you guys. Well, 3 makes a crowd. I agree with you, and I will give this also an 8 out of 10. Brilliant, brilliant film. A little bit better than the first one, just brilliant.
Alright, and now we only have one more movie to cover before Fury Road comes out, and
Yeah,
join
can't
us
wait.
back. And join us back, and we'll have it uploaded in maybe a couple hours or so. Thank you for watching the review.
Yep, like us, subscribe us, and comment below.
You watch the movies.
We do the reviews.
Bye.